Carl Coulanges, the sports hit list. Just finished watching Crown Jewel. The disastrous Crown Jewel pay-per-view was a complete trash. Just everything towards the. I can't even sum up into words right now because I'm still in shock of what you're trying to process what I just watched and try to give an opinion about it. And it's very difficult to do that because you had so much that just made no sense at all. So where do I even begin? The Undisputed Championship match, which to me made no sense at all to have Brock Lesnar win. And Brock Lesnar is the champ again. So that means for Survivor Series, we're getting AJ versus Brock again. So why not give Braun the championship? It makes no sense that you just make Braun look so weak. And it's going to go back to my argument about why are we having a part-timer as a champion? Why? He's going to disappear with the championship for 6 months. He'll be back around certain times, and he only is here part-time. Why? It's a disrespect to the guys in the locker room who are basically keeping the company afloat, who are in these feuds. Why can't they have a championship? Why? Why can't they have a champ? Why can't Braun have a run as a champion? I don't understand. I don't get it. I really don't get it. And maybe call me old school or call me just naive or I don't know what it is. I just don't understand why Braun can't have a championship and he has a feud with a Finn Balor or a Kevin Owens or a Drew McIntyre for the championship. Why not? Why does Brock have to have the championship and leave with it? The Universal Championship has been around for like what? Maybe 2 years now, right? Give or take. How many Universal Champions have we had? Right, if I could, off the top of my head, you could say Brock Lesnar, Goldberg, two part-timers, right? And I believe Roman Reigns had it until he got hurt, and until he had leukemia, right? Which is about a month, and then he wasn't even defending it then. And then you had Kevin Owens had it for a while, right? Kevin Owens was only the only full-timer I believe to have that championship on a consistent. And Finn Balor had it until he got hurt, and then that's what led to Kevin Owens having it, right? So what's the point of having a championship? And now if you think about Raw, what championships do Raw have that are being defended on a consistent championship? We don't even know where the tag team titles are, right? Seth Rollins is part of the tag team championship, but he's not with Dean Ambrose anymore. And then now we have the Universal Championship is back to Brock Lesnar, who's a part-timer. I don't get it. It makes no sense. That completely, just knowing how many F5s he had to hit, that wasn't even a match. It was just like he hit 4 or 5 F5s and that was it, right? That's one. Then you had Shane, The Miz and Ziggler. I was really looking forward to that match. I thought that was going to be a good match. Next thing you know, Miz gets hurt and we're trying to decide, was that a legit injury or was it all part of the storyline? And next thing you know, Shane just, he inserts him. It's just so awkward. He inserts himself into the match and he picks up the victory and he picks it like, what's the logic behind Shane McMahon winning the World Cup? Where's that a logic? Why not, if you're trying to elevate a guy or, consistent, give a guy like The Miz or Ziggler to give him a, congratulations or a payoff for all their hard work? What's the essence of Shane winning it? Where's the logic in Shane winning the trophy? Basically, Miz getting injured, Miz quote unquote getting injured, and Shane being on spot to replace him. Why not have somebody else replace him in your locker room? Somebody else that wasn't on the card to come in and replace him to win the match, to represent the SmackDown brand. Again, taking steps back. So now you have Brock Lesnar, right? Listen, Brock Lesnar is your champion. That's an old timer, right? Past generation. Shane McMahon, who's over 40, from another generation, the Attitude Era, he wins the World Cup. And then, get this. What's your main event? Undertaker, Kane, Triple H, and Shawn Michaels. Horrible match. You had Shawn missing the moonsault, Kane's mask flying off, and he magically puts it back on. I mean, the guys look so winded. I can't even sit here and honestly break down the match. And again, it goes back to WWE spending time. Your guys work hard all year round. These guys work all year round, right? Guys like Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins. These guys spend all this time all year working for you, but then when it comes time for the big paydays and the big pay-per-views, they don't get paid off because you have Kane and Undertaker, Triple H and Shawn, Shane McMahon, Brock Lesnar taking their spotlight. That's not fair. I don't think it's fair at all. And you could agree with me, you could disagree, you could tell me that they don't sell, but that's WWE's job for not building them enough to sell. And I get it. This was a Crown Jewel pay-per-view. This is what he paid for. But still, but just the way it was orchestrated, it was just, if he wrote, it's horrible, man. Come on, we can't do this. And I ask myself, why do I still watch? I'm in hope. I'm a fan, and I hope it gets better and better. But it's like, when you give us pay-per-views like this, it's matter like, what do you want us to believe, man? It's crazy. I'm out of here. This is Carl Coulanges for the Sports Hit List. Very disappointed fan. Very, very, very disappointed. And knowing myself, knowing my sucker self, I'll be right back watching on Monday. Talk to you guys soon.